If you think about our food that we eat, go to the grocery store, the only thing that's still from the wild is seafood. And what we're seeing is as the human population grows globally, we're putting more and more pressure on the wild fisheries. That is an important industry, don't get me wrong, but that wild capture industry cannot keep up with the growing population. So if we want to keep feeding people quality, high quality, nutritious seafood, we're going to have to farm more of it. In Virginia, here in our state, we have pond farmers that do catfish, trout, freshwater shrimp, and hybrid bass. And we also have recirculating aquaculture systems, which is land-based inside a building, and we use tanks to culture fish, for example. The other type of production we have are raceways. That's where you take spring water or some kind of mountain source water, and it just flows through a raceway, and that's typically where we grow things like trout.
There are many factors that can have negative impact on growing fish species or seafood products in aquaculture system. So we need to consider the temperature, oxygen, the ammonia level. Those are three important components that we have. In a really good aquaculture system, the food safety starts from the aquaculture part, not from the processing part. For example, for the marine products, we can have seaweed and algae as the plant part. And for the fresh aquaculture system or fresh aquaponic system, we can have tomato, lettuce, pepper, basil. Technically, since we have aquaculture is a kind of indoor system or under the controlled environment, most of them, we have a better control and better monitoring system for aquaculture. We can control the pathogenic bacteria in the system.
I'm working with groups and looking at very specific probiotics to see if we can improve the nutrient utilization of feed when you feed the food to them, and also provide disease protection. And in our lab, we've shown that disease protection can happen two ways. We can actually have the probiotic colonize the intestinal tract and prevent bad bacteria from taking hold in that system. The other way is the probiotics actually modulate, kind of stimulate the immune system of the fish, so the innate immunity. So it kind of gears them up for any kind of infection.
We are also working on plant-based sanitizers. There are many plant-based components that we can easily extract them from the plants and then easily apply them for killing the pathogenic bacteria.
Sometimes when you import seafood, you don't have a traceability aspect of it. So when we import aquaculture food, a lot of it is safe, but there's a risk that we don't know where that fish was cultured, how it was cultured.
There are different types of aquaponic systems. For example, we have aquaponics that we are combining that in the marine environment for marine species, and we have aquaponics that we are producing freshwater species.
And so I think that aquaculture is also a way to make sure that we can have locally produced food for local regions that is healthy and safe and traceable.